Hi class, and welcome to day 12 of the Club 21 summer virtual program. So today is Thursday, July 9th, 2020. Today's theme is excitement. We are going to talk about things that make us smile. It is also School Spirit Wear Day. So I have on my shirt that I actually had from high school because it's for Millville, and this would support all the Millville schools. So you can wear your school spirit wear if you wish to. If not, that's okay too. For meditation, we are going to be doing a session called What Are You Excited For? So this will be preparing you for the future, like what you're looking forward to. In your journal, you'll answer the following responses. You'll answer what are you looking forward to, or what makes you happy or has made you happy in the past. So you're going to make like 1 to 2 paragraphs at least just to explain why this event made you happy, what you liked about it, what was so special about it. And then for our art project, we're going to make an outline of a pet, flower, or a shape. So it's sort of like going to be a Mod Podge activity, but if you don't have Mod Podge, that's okay. You can use regular glue, and I'll go more into depth on that when I talk about the materials. We will also be sharing our creations and our things that make us happy on our Google Meet. So for the materials, you're going to want your computer. You might want newspaper, scrapbook paper, construction paper. You can really use like a magazine, any kind of like printing, kind of just adds for a cool little texture in our art project. You can use this kind of a paper, like construction or scrapbook, or really just anything lying around that no one needs back. So check with your parents first. Make sure that that what you've chosen is something that they don't need, because we are going to be tearing it apart and using it for an art project. I also have some paper from the shredder. That could be something that you could use with your parents' permission. You might not know how to open a shredder, so be careful with that. So you're also going to want glue, and you could have Mod Podge. I got this from the craft store. It was pretty cheap. It doesn't have that much of an odor to it. You don't have to completely open your windows or anything. It's non-toxic. I have this regular glue, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult. If you have this glue, you can do it, but you're going to need to use like more of this glue. Now, I don't have regular glue, so I have the glitter glue out, but you could use Elmer's regular glue as well. And you might want a spoon, especially if you're using this. You might want to scoop it out. It gets kind of thick and you don't want to get it on your fingers. Just because it's sticky. It's not dangerous to get on your fingers. It's just a mess. And you will want a glue brush. If you use a regular paintbrush or use anything, make sure you rinse it out right away, because this really stays on there. Like, it will dry on there and you will not be able to get it off. So as soon as you're done, make sure to wash whatever tool that you used. And you might want a mask. Like, if you don't like the scent of like this glue and you're using it for a while, some people don't like it, so you could wear a mask to try to eliminate the odor. Also, you're going to want your journal to record your responses in. You're going to want a blank piece of paper. It's going to be very difficult to work on this in your journal, so I really would advise you to have a separate piece of paper that you can use for this project. I'm not going to say a fidget spinner today. I want you to be able to spend time with either a family member or a pet or a stuffed animal when doing the meditation today. So you might want to have a pet, a stuffed animal, something else like a toy. If you don't have a pet, you could have maybe a picture of a pet if you can't get your pet to stay with you. If you can get your pet to stay with you, you could totally use treats to help them stay with you. But just make sure your pet is comfortable. Don't force your pet to stay with you. And just try to make it a relaxing experience. So you might want headphones because I am going to have some music in the art project that you might want to listen to as you're working, just to try to give you an inspiration. It's like an upbeat, happy kind of a tune. We're also collecting water bottles, and we're still collecting the pencil shavings. Now, the pencil shaving activity is this week, so make sure that you have a lot more than I do because I've already completed 2 of the projects. So if you need to, look around for unsharpened pencils and just really try to get those shavings. That's what I'm going to be doing. And if you're going to make like eyes, you might want something circular to trace. It could be something like this was something that came off of something that I opened, but you could also use a cap of one of your water bottles if you're going to be making something round or making eyes or something. So now I will go along and I will read you a journal. Also, if you're going to be outside, you might want your sunglasses, you might want sunscreen and a folder to keep all your materials in. You might want a clipboard to secure your work. And then here's just my journal. Today is the last day of week 3. Our theme is excitement. What are you looking forward to? Or what is something that makes you super happy? You can also choose to write about a time that you felt this way in the past. I am going to tell you about one of my favorite memories. Last year, I had really wanted to adopt a new pet after my beloved tuxedo cat, Mackie, had grown old and ill, and I had to say goodbye to her. To my surprise, there was a tiny kitten in the window at the pet shop that looked similar to Mackie. She was a black and white tuxedo cat as well. Her small, bright yellow eyes lit up when she saw me. At first she was scared and flighty. I could feel her heart pounding, so I placed her back in her crate. I picked up another cat that was in her cage with her. She immediately meowed to be taken back out after she saw me holding the other kitten. I began to play toy mouse with her, and she nibbled on my fingers lightly. She brushed up against my pant leg. I loved her from that moment, and I knew that I wanted to take her home. She was the first pet I ever bought on my own. I bought my new kitten a carrier, some food, a litter, food bowls, toys, and a bed. I rescued her from the SPCA and brought her home the same day. I named her Clara after my college. My college is Montclair, so that's where she gets her name. So this was something that was very special to me. So I hope that you have an experience that you were very excited and happy about that you can share too. I look forward to hearing your responses, and as usual, you can let me know what your favorite part of the week was.